What they do is they go out to their parolee or whoever it is and they just check on the home, make sure they're in compliance. And when they got there, apparently the guy took off running. The individual in question is violent, known to have guns. And as we know as officers, when someone runs, typically at the end of that run, it turns into a fight. If they have a gun, it could be a gunfight. So we're running code. We've got 6 officers en route. So I have to change sirens so that they can hear the difference in tones. I do air horn as I'm going through the intersections. Like that person, see? Perfect example. Said over the radio that they're code 4, which means everything's fine on scene, so I can downgrade. Whoever would call code 4, they had 1 detained. I don't know if that was the one that ran. I'm going to turn on the radio for you here in a minute so you can hear what they're saying to me, but they just called me away from this call to go to a panic alarm. 71, 70, we're going backwards. Pardon the shit, because I'm nice. Old lady's house. She came in and was taking a shower and she said the alarm started going off, but there's no emergency. If we didn't have Operation Safe Streets, it would be a lot harder for patrol, because as a patrol officer, your job is calls for service, so you don't have as much time to go out and like look for these problem people that are causing, you know, damage to people's houses or shooting up places. And you're not a detective. You don't have time to sit on a call and just investigate for hours and hours and hours. So having those guys doing what they do, it keeps our job a lot easier. It's $11. He's still $11 worth of stuff. It's not. We usually don't even take calls on anything that's under 50, but because we're trying to identify this kid, I'm doing more. So we solved that. We didn't charge him. It's $11. He's not like a repeat offender, but it's a bad path for him to go down. So if we can have some sort of an impact on his life, like make better decisions, then we made a difference. At least me having a talk with him man to man might open his eyes, and maybe he'll never do it again.
Give him a warning for not stopping at the stop sign.
I'll handle that after I deal with the follow-up. At Caldwell Street en route 16054 Sunnyfield Avenue for request officer to sister pick up her daughter. Father has been intoxicated as Antonio.
No car issues. It was more of a domestic type of issue. They were just arguing and just came out on the walk just to take a breather.